Hey guys, Forcebear Studios here, back for more Spellweaver. It's Atkst and Frosty.
And today we're going to be doing a little trap lock.
Indeed. So, trap lock its aim is to lock our opponents out of the game utilizing Jungle Deathtrap. To do this, we have, of course, 4 Jungle Deathtraps. Ways to find Jungle Deathtraps, and ways to recur Jungle Deathtraps. So, using Hermelion, Hand of Justice, he just allows us to swing in for larger turns occasionally. 3 Solemn Prayers. Not a useful ability. Put a shield on a priest. Don't really have any priests. Nature Control, get +1/+1. Also not very relevant. Return a creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less. Very relevant. It basically just returns a removal spell for us, which is very good. 2 Holy Radiance. Just excellent board clear potential. A single Steel Nor Innkeeper. He mostly helps prevent against mill decks. I mean, we generally don't need him because we have so many ways to deal with creatures that we don't need to stupefy one, but I think 1's still decent enough. And if we manage to get like all 4 death traps and we want to, draw some because we don't have enough to bring them all back, then he can always put them back in the library. 3 Arrow Barrage, just extra board clear. 1 Pegasus Regiment. As I've learned, this card can be returned by Diogen, which means playing 1 is pretty handy, because even if it gets discarded, we can always return it later. And it's very good after our opponents wasted a board clear and things like that, but otherwise it's kind of iffy. 2 Soul Projection, extra board clear. We're playing a whole bunch of 4/4s, so we can always recur 1 and then sack it, and 8 damage divided. Clears most boards. 3 Ray of Righteousness for the bigger creatures. 3 Companion of the Heavens. He just passes around a ton of valor all over the place. 4 Instill Life. This is used to recur our death traps. Can also recur Diogen and the other creatures in the deck. Just all in all very good. And if you return like a Diogen and our death trap, you get the valor trigger, so Diogen gets to be a 3/3, which is always nice. 4 Elf Scout. It's one of our 1 mana plays. It's 4 speed, blocks basically everything in the game. It's not really going to be blocked at all. 4 Call of Yukiya as our other 1-drop. This is very good for just getting a whole bunch of death traps in our opening hand. Playable on the first turn, which is always nice. 4 Death Traps, of course, which when 1 or more enemy creatures with level 2 or less enters the field, you sacrifice it and destroy those creatures. This helps stop things like Gibbo and Ronnie and Brother in Arms. Anything that produces multiple things, Jungle Deathtrap gets them all. 4 Diogen, Wandering Pilgrim. He's mostly like the clock of the deck. Basically, because we're playing Death Trap so often and the few other level 1 creatures, he can grow himself pretty well by giving them all Valor 1. He mostly is going to return Shrines. He can return Pegasus Regiment, but that's not a card that really matters. He can also return Elf Scout as just an extra Valor target. Call of July, of course, shuffles itself in, so we're not getting that back through him. Unless, I guess, they mill it from us, but that doesn't really happen. And 3 Tren Birchwood Guardian. He's 4/4. He's unstoppable. He's another slow beater. Just sometimes, like, if you go up 1 might level, it gets a lot of the removal spells. It turns most of them off, so there's at least that. And if you go on 2, you get basically the rest of them. As for Spell Shrines, we have 4 Trigon of the Pact. Generally, because we want the 2 order levels for our Holy Radiances, but other than that, we just want 1 of each. This just helps early by allowing us to go like a green spell into a white spell or a white spell into a green spell without having to spend 2 levels, and sometimes we can use it for the blessing, but most of the times it's just a level shrine. So yeah, let's see how this goes in Game 1. Game 1 against Thrashman. This is pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but it has the shrines, but draw again.
A little better.
I only mentioned the shrines because, just bad luck. I don't think it's a surprise at this point that you suck at getting shrines.
It's really not. 1 beat. And this deck's playing 19, but we're playing 4 of these, which don't draw cards. So even worse. Though Diogen does return them, so there's at least that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Indeed.
1 beat. Ticket.
Honestly, you don't really need the other Instill Life at the moment.
Could be useful. I'm not sure what we're facing yet, though.
It could. Not saying it won't be. It just, at the moment, when you don't have anything, and now you have something. Man, that Elf Scout doing some work, though.
Really is.
This never happens. Seldom happens.
Here's big beefy 4/4. Is this some kind of 1-turn heal list? He hasn't played anything, so I have no idea what it could be.
Flash Froze Tren, which, whatever.
1 damage again. Holy Radiance.
Deals with our board.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was alright.
Diogen. Elf Scout. Elf Scout. Valor Trip.
And now our Elf Scout is unstoppable! He's an unstoppable terror.
I mean, he did double in power, so maybe.
He did, yeah. Wow, who plays Landslide anymore?
It's been picking up steam because it's pretty decent. Well, goodbye, Elf Scout. We don't need you anymore.
Who plays... who plays
That's fine.
Landslide?
Because look, we have cards that just get us shrines.
I know. But...
We're still down a card, but it's reasonable.
And now you have your first lockout card out onto the field.
I mean, this kind
and he
of...
probably wanted to play something this turn too, now that he has blue, white, green with 4 mana. With
Yeah, I'm not sure what this list is. I don't know if it's some kind of 1-turn heal that just splashes with the shrine for extra removal, or if it's just...
I don't think it's...
all removal.deck kind of list.
Removal I could see. I can't see it being heal, not with the cards.
Well, yeah,
because
he'd really want this to be a green-white if it was the case. It's been dealt with.
Yeah, but it also kind of...
Oh, no. Just returning a shrine. He's going to keep his Diogen in front.
Our Diogen needs, like, a better coat.
We don't need multiple companions at the moment.
No, but his name was Companion. He was our companion. You monster. And we'll play Diogen for again. Paradox.
Get another 4/4. I mean, they're not good in multiples on the field because they'll all try and kill the same thing, but hey.
Double green.
What does this mean? Like, he has Holy Radiance, so you kind of want the double white. That seemed
Frost
oddly
Elemental?
familiar.
Yeesh. Wow.
Oh no, whatever are we to do?
This seems oddly familiar. Seriously, how many times have you played Diogen already?
A few.
Like
He really is a card that was designed for us, though. Because he just gives us shrines for days.
Pretty much. Is that 4 times now? 5 times that he's been cast / played / recurred?
I think this is the 3rd.
For all 3 of those. Cast, played, recurred, whatever. Yeah. No, I thought that was the 4th for some reason.
Storm Fairy. Whatever will you bounce?
Uh-huh. And dead.
And dead.
That seemed awful familiar. Again. Except for it being a fairy. Oh, dear. Oh, are you kidding me? How many times have I seen this played, this game alone?
Here's 7 power. How is it gonna deal with it this time?
He's probably holding on to his like power cards, being like, "Are you kidding me?"
It's not gonna end.
Probably has his win condition in his hand and is just like,
Arrow barrage.
just need to get rid of Jungle Deathtrap. Everything lives.
Arrow barrage.
Arrow barrage. No,
Oh,
snowstorm.
snowstorm. Ooh.
I was kind of hoping that'd be like in Still Life or something. Oh my god.
And Jungle Deathtrap.
Oh my god.
And we have a spare Valor, so why not?
Look at that. Exact same play again, except this time you
We had enough
added...
mana to do something else. Woo!
Let's see if Thrashman has enough to be able to deal with everything again.
And hero ability.
Wow. That happened again. Oh my god.
Here's Dagon. Get a shrine back. Jungle Deathtrap.
Okay, this is actually pretty awesome.
How's he gonna deal with it now?
I don't even know what to say about this game, honestly. I'm actually enjoying it. It's so stupid.
Here's a bunch of things. Dead.
Here's
Here
a
they are
bunch of
again.
things.
Dead.
Dead.
Here they are again. Dead.
I think that happened like 6 times in a row.
It's been rather amusing, though. Snowstorm.
Why does this look awful familiar?
I think we're gonna do it this way. I mean, he probably has another spell anyway, but just in case he doesn't,
On the off chance he doesn't.
because that way he can't just send this in at Daugen. Ah, there you go. He does have something else. I figured.
Yeah, makes sense. That Holy Radiant's kind of useless now.
It just prevents him from playing something now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, could use the card draw now, finally, so...
Yeah, we got so many shrines from repeatedly playing Daugen, we just need non-shrines now.
Or enough shrines that you don't get any more shrines. Late New Horizons. Wow, you played something that was not
That turns off your powers discharges. And his New Horizons.
Oh man.
Turns off quite a lot actually on his deck. Holy Radiance, not that that would actually deal with it. Solemn Prayer. All kinds of things. Life Force Incarnate. Oh my. Oh my. But he had a flash freeze this time.
They have just as much removal plays as you do.
Just a bit. Well, let's go call a Daugen out.
Get another shrine. Then a call. Then an elf scout. Actually a very powerful elf scout. It's 2 power elf scout, which is
It's
actually
got so much potential.
it is pretty strong, to be fair.
Landslide. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. And now he'll play another creature. And this Life Force Incarnate will be big enough to eat Daugen.
Sucks, but...
Or I guess, yeah, just that works too. Boop. Boop.
Works better for them for sure.
So since we know what our top card is, let's just go get it. And see what this brings. Not very exciting.
No.
But really just like an instill.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the last, like, 2 turns, I think Thrashman finally started curving out better than us. But for a while there, we were...
Keeping pace, but yeah. I mean, he's not presenting a lot of damage, so we do have quite a while to dig ourselves out of this. He seems to have removal for days.
Yeah. But you also have ways to bring out things for days. For example.
That's a pretty good one.
Also, you know what's...
He just used his hero ability, so it's like perfect timing.
I was just going to say, too, I don't think I've seen Darius's ability go off 3 times in a single game in a really long time. Like a really, really, really long time.
Flip.
Okay, that had to be the last arrow barrage he had. Had to be.
We can go look.
Well, he's used 2.
So he's used 3 power discharges.
2 snowstorms.
2 arrow barrage. 2 snowstorms.
No, that's 3 arrow barrage, isn't it?
No, there's Holy Radiance.
Oh, that was a Holy Radiance, my bad.
And one of those is the New Horizons.
Nobody has that many more board wipes, right? Right?
Daugen, Pegasus Regiment.
Take his Diogen out. Or not.
Figured.
That's number 4, though. That's the 4th power discharge.
Blip.
Oh, this game, man. This game is so stupid. Love it.
It is very stupid.
Like, what are the chances both players are playing, like, a weird... Just... Oh, God.
Pegasus Regiment of his own.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. That is a giant life force incarnate. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty big, that's for sure. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you gave your Pegasus 1 power, you could take out Diogen. He only has 1 card in hand left, though. So you have that going for you.
Mm-hmm. Except he has hero ability, so it kind of...
Yeah.
We're kind of dead. I don't think there's anything we can do with this hand that we've been given. Up to 3. Ready that... Yeah, pay up to 3. Ready that many.
Still, I mean, pretty funny game. Shouldn't you just throw the other 1 Pegasus at it? Yeah, like that, and then...
Well, because he can easily block.
Yeah, you're right, I guess.
But really, if we wanted them dead, should just do something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
He wants to be the last attacker.
This is dumb. This is so dumb. That Life Force Incarnate is hilarious.
Yeah, a timely ray would have helped, but I don't think it would have been enough. I don't know if that's really good for us because he can easily block this. But he still loses things, which makes his attack smaller. Yeah. I mean, his hero ability comes off cooldown. That's kind of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You can easily clear most of our board and easily prevent them from blocking.
Boom. Wow. That's about all I can say. Wow.
So much removal.
Wow. Also, that was a great Holy Radiance.
I mean, he could have just used it. But,
I know, but as the cherry on top.
Shocked. Yeah. He just drew all his removal, and we didn't draw enough. Oh, yeah. That's a great way to end it.
That was hilarious. Oh, man.
Very similar decks, but he's just splashing blue.
GG. Damn.
And let's see how it goes in Game 2. Game 2 against Path to Exile.
Path to Exile.
It's a very good Magic card. And I think a video game. We'll keep this.
I don't think there's a video game called Path to Exile. Maybe Path to Exile, 3 words, but...
But not Path to Xyle?
Xyle.
Oh no. A 3-speed 1/1. Whatever shall we do? If only we had a 3-speed 1/1.
Good thing you have a 4-speed 1/1 instead of a 3-speed 1/1.
Sorry, 4-speed. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster than
I mean,
fast.
if they only have a 3-speed 1/1 and we have a 4-speed 1/1, our 4-speed 1/1 beats their 3-speed 1/1.
Especially since the 3-speed 1/1 has ranged only when attacking.
Hashtag all elves are equal.
But some elves are more equal than others.
But some elves are more equal than others.
Suck it. We'll trade.
It's a fair trade.
Pretty fair, because we'll just Daugen get it back, so it's not really any loss to us. Ruin whatever he's gonna play.
Elf Scout. Probably not the best use of Jungle Deathtrap, but actually, you know what?
It'd still screw up his mana, so it'd be fine.
I was just about to say.
Though he does have this Morning Fairy, which makes it a little bit annoying.
Well, you also have Steel Norn Keeper for that, if you want.
It's true.
Boing.
He might just not cast anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that seems unlikely.
Purple green elves.
Sunrise Fairy.
Well, maybe not just elves, right? Because there's already a fairy out on the field.
Sunrise Fairy.
DE dead.
And another Sunrise Fairy.
That's not DE dead. But only 2 more cards in hand left, which...
It's pretty reasonable for us. I don't think these raids are going to do much.
It's more than reasonable for us, in my opinion.
Because we can Daugen, get back Elf Scout, play Elf Scout, pump him. So, assuming he eats this with his hero ability, he still has to deal with 3/3.
That's the sound of eating.
I guess it's more touch.
Inappropriate.
Yes. Scar Elf Scout's so bad that he'll go home. Yeah. Our scout got touched.
Very, very inappropriately.
Mm-hmm. Now does he... just gonna attack with the 1? Yeah. He can have that. I mean, not anything we can do against it, but...
Solemn Prayer to return the Jungle Deathtrap and getting Diogen a lot bigger.
Yeah, 4/4 Diogen is pretty beefy.
Yeah, too bad you couldn't do that last game. Not that it really mattered because Flash Freeze, Power Discharge, Arrow Barrage, Holy Radiance, Snowstorm, Snowstorm. What else was there? I think that was it, wasn't it? I think so.
I think. The
landslide.
Yeah, landslide. There we go. Also, I guess the creature freezing things. And
Oh yeah, Frost Elemental.
Elemental.
I guess that would count too. He only dealt with Diogen like 7, 8, 9 times. But now
enough. He dealt with all 4 copies plus like all of the solemned and the instilled. It was crazy.
But this game, Diogen gets to remain at least a 3/3 for more than a turn. Now he's a 4/4.
He got to attack.
Yeah.
I think that's more than he got to do last game.
For sure.
Yeah, we're not too worried about damage yet.
Not yet, especially not when you have a 4/4 and a Jungle Deathtrap. Goodbye, Pegasus.
White green level. Swing.
That was a lot of damage. You're getting a lot of value from that Deathtrap. You just got in 4 beats off with a Deathtrap, which is awesome. And
now you have to block.
Or not.
Or not.
Okay.
We'll take it. Victory!
That was much better than... Actually, you know what? I think I still like Game 1 better, even though we lost.
Even though we lost, it was a great game.
It was stupid. I liked it.
And let's see how it goes in Game 3. Game 3 against D2 Canada Pa.
Nice. Oh, look, I'm not gonna lie, I would actually keep this.
I know myself better.
No. You know what? You just keep it.
Sure. It's only a ranked game, right?
Because I'm not gonna lie, you have such bad luck all the time. I think, like, if it's on a biorhythm scale, because you were at a down low for so long, you've got to be coming up. There's no way you're... Oh, wow. Okay, well, there's 0% chance you'll miss this Divine Offering. It was a 0% chance.
Was it really?
I know exactly how statistics work. It was a 0% chance. And there's a 100% chance you're wrong. Don't worry, I'm really good with probability. I mean, look, the hand's actually really good. And...
I think it was correct for anyone that's not me. But so far it's worked. Even though it's only been 1 turn. Two mana. Fireball ourself.
You know what? For some reason, when I saw the fireball, I'm like, "What's he fireballing?" There's nothing out on the field, and for some reason, I'm like, "Oh yeah,
we're standing on the field."
It can take. For some reason, I forgot that it still attack players, even though it's never been changed, except for the mana cost. Otherwise, it's never been changed in the entirety of the game. Once again, other than the mana cost.
Which card is the worst? Probably this one. Got the highest mana cost. That's the worst thing we could have drawn.
It's fine.
Not really, no.
You have the spark, it's fine. Kinda hilarious that it worked out like that, but it's fine.
Like, don't worry, here's a shrine. Oh, you can only spend it on levels.
Or your non-existent creature.
Well,
Because that has tons of value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's casting as an aura. It's gonna do nothing.
Did they actually do nothing? Like no shrines or anything?
I think they just passed.
I didn't even see a divine offering.
Innkeeper.
Like, I looked away for a sec. Did they divine offering even?
I don't think so.
Oh, that was weird then.
4 beats.
Misclick? Or maybe just really confident.
Just saving a fireball. You know, potentially a creature that we play. Beat.
Wasn't saving a fireball.
Well, I
Not
mean,
that it would've-
yeah, you're not gonna fireball a 4/4.
Sure you are.
Maybe you fireball a 1/1.
Don't worry, it's obviously like Jungle Deathtrap is like a plant, so if you fireball it, it takes double damage because it's a plant.
Yes.
Flame Rune Warrior.
Ooh.
Probably gonna put it on. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, you put it on the other one and then it dies immediately anyway, so it doesn't really accomplish anything.
But it accomplishes so much more.
Here's another death trap.
If you can draw one more shrine, basic shrine,
Probably good.
you're
Or like a dial game,
yeah,
because he's essentially a shrine.
pretty much. You're pretty much set for game, honestly. And there you go. You're set. Even Jungle Deathtrap is doing stuff.
Indeed, we actually got to attack with one.
This is the second game now
Against
you get to.
a very aggro color.
That's not being very aggro.
Nice.
Okay. 2 for 1. Take it.
Definitely. I think we're gonna solemn one because we want the shiny.
Fair enough. I can agree with that logic.
One beat. Do we double our potential clock?
Hell yes. I mean, look at the pace at the rate the game is going. They've got nothing out on the field. Haven't been playing anything.
And Fire Blast would just get him 2 1/1s.
Which, I mean, honestly, if he's not
Yeah.
going to be playing anything, could be worth it.
Because we get attacked for 4 that way.
Another 2 for 1.
I mean,
There-
it's
do you
one
really-
card, so.
Yeah, but 2 creatures for the price of 1 creature. But yes, only 1 card. There's no way Gibor and Ronnie is the weakest card of what's in his hand, is it though?
Yeah, I
In
don't
an
know.
aggro deck?
In an aggro deck, you'd think you'd have drawn some 1 mana dudes.
Oh man, and you have Holy Radiance now, and another Jungle Deathtrap. You're like laughing. How come you're not laughing? I just... Okay, no, shut up. No one wants to hear you laugh anymore.
You know what?
Because you can't. You doubled its power.
50% increase in our clock. And just in case you thought you might resolve a creature. See, in still life just is not very good for us at the moment because we can only get back one of these essentially. Because the second one will just sacrifice at the same time.
It's a totem.
It is a totem.
That intrigues me. They're not playing a totem deck, are they?
A shot like mono red shamans? I don't think there's enough to really go that way.
If so, it was also such a slow start that definitely did not work out for them.
No. Granted, anything that could play was instant killed.
Yeah. In which case, would have been a great matchup for us, and maybe that's what it was.
Black Market.
Ooh, I haven't seen Black Market be played in a little while.
So he spent 3 mana. He probably has like 2 extra mana. You can just... Oh, I can't pick shrines for him? So sad. You can have all of those.
You can have your draw card effects.
Oh, he didn't have any mana. So yeah, you could easily have all of those things.
Yeah, because we'll just win next turn.
I was pretty sure, like, well, Fireball's not going to deal with this, so
Nope.
you can have it all.
Fire Blast also will not deal with this. Other Zash ability would deal with some of it, but still not enough.
Yeah, still not enough of it.
Dragonfire? No, I'm pretty sure there's 0% chance of winning.
The only correct thing to do is to make a bunch of horses.
I was going to say Holy Radiance, but... And that's game. Cool. GG.
Beats!
It's not bad, not bad.
And yeah, that was Trap Lock.
Super obnoxious. I loved it.
Yeah, this deck is very obnoxious with its repeated jungle trapping. And still that first game, though.
That first game was hilarious. I loved it.
This is one of the greatest matches I've seen. But yeah, with that, I guess we'll see y'all next time.